everyone, so today we're going to be interviewing StreetCred dancers from the adult classes all the way through the kids classes, and we're just going to be asking them questions about them dancing and what they think dancing is and how they feel and stuff. We're going to cover a wide range of questions, so keep watching to find out some information. Okay, so to start off, we have Liv here. Liv has been dancing with StreetCred for a long time, and she has actually taken dance as a career path. So, Liv, what made you choose dance as a career?
I'd say it's the one thing that I enjoy over everything else. Like, especially in school, I think I never really enjoyed school subjects as much as I did come into a dance lesson. So I always knew it was what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and when you're dancing, how does it make you feel?
Relieved, I'd say, and like joyful.
Yeah. For me, when I'm dancing, it makes me feel like really like stress free.
Yeah,
I don't have to think about anything else, just me and the music.
yeah.
And what would you say is your favorite like dance style, dance technique?
I mean, I've done street dance for the longest time, so I'd probably say street dance, but I've like recently started getting into contemporary and jazz, and I do enjoy them quite a lot.
And how was that jumping from like a commercial style into hitting others?
It was very hard.
Yeah.
But I think I'm slowly getting there. It's just the different like musics and like movements, but I do like the change, but yeah, it's definitely difficult to
It's difficult.
change from it.
Do you think it would have been easier to go from doing ballet contemporary and all that and then learning street, or going from street to what you're doing now?
In my like personal view, I'd say the way that I did it was probably better because I think street's more of like a foundation for other styles.
Yeah.
So say like in a jazz class, I've done like pas de bourrées, which I already knew how to do from a street class, but I think if I did more of the ballet side, I think I would have struggled to let loose more in like a street class.
Yeah. I think
So I
it's
think
carry
I
on.
think it's more like it's better to do it the way that I did it, in my opinion, anyway.
No, I agree. Do you like creating your own choreography?
Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah.
think it's one of my options for the future is to be a choreographer because I've always loved to make up just random things. So
Yeah.
I think it's definitely an option for me.
Yeah. Do you have a certain way you choreograph? Like, do you put the music on? Do you just think, oh my God, I've just done this, I'm gonna add it, make it up?
Normally, I end up thinking of it at like a random time, and
Yeah.
then I have to like go and like do it, like say like the middle of the night, and I've just thought of like a new
Yeah.
thing. So I'll get up in my room and I'll just start doing this random thing.
That's how me, like, I've got all that space out the back to like dance, and I always get motivated in the kitchen or the living room. I'm just like, why is this? That's interesting to know because I do like creating. Some people it doesn't come naturally. Like for me, I think it does because I just listen to the music and bam.
Yeah.
And do you find you choreograph better to certain pieces of music, like housey, street, or do you find like you can choreograph the same to relaxed, calm music?
Um, I mean, I've never really tried to choreograph in different styles apart from like street as of yet. But
Yeah.
I think the best thing for me to do is just to like put the music on and not like think too much about it first. Like just dance first, and then you kind of feel what you would do if you weren't choreographing, and then you know how to like choreograph for it.
Yeah. So when you perform and compete and stuff, do you get really nervous?
Yeah, every time.
Nervous, then you do excited.
No, I'd say I get more excited, but it doesn't matter how many times I perform, I get the same amount of nervous every time.
Why do you think that is though?
Um, I think I'm one of them people who always wants to do it right. Like if I did something wrong, I think I would hate myself for the rest of my days.
I always say to myself, if you go on stage and you're not nervous, you don't care.
Yeah,
If someone goes on stage and they're like, I'm not nervous, I'm like, but do you really care though? Do you know what I mean? But then
yeah,
I suppose people could be just more like, what happens, happens. But I feel like
yeah. I've never been like that.
definitely not. And that's because you care. That's a really good thing. Do you remember your first ever dance class?
I used to dance when I was younger, like a very long time ago, but I joined StreetCred when I was 8, maybe.
Yeah.
I I kind of remember. I just kind of remember like walking in and being like, and not really knowing what I was doing. But yeah, I do vaguely remember it. It seems like a lifetime ago now, but
when you're dancing, do you like, even not just at a competition or anything like that, like in everyday training classes, do you put a lot of pressure on yourself?
yeah, I would say I probably put too much pressure on myself because I don't know, I expect myself to do it there and then when I know it's not.
Yeah.
Like, especially with like the new things that I've learned now, like I've got other people in my class doing like 50 pirouettes and I'm like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I know it's not gonna happen for the next like 2 years before I can do like 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely do put a lot of pressure on myself. But
And would you like to not put so much pressure on yourself?
yeah, I know, because I think the way that I am, I know I'm gonna do it because I don't let myself give up until I do it.
That's
But
good.
I think a bit less pressure would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, I found since I've got like older, I find I put more pressure on myself. Like
Yeah.
when I danced at Swindon Dance, by the way, me and Liv trained at Swindon Dance. When I trained there, I did not put a single bit of pressure on myself. Like I just had fun, did what I like doing, and trained with my friends every Sunday. But when I went to uni, oh my God, did I put so much pressure on myself? And I'm like, why has this changed? I've only just gone to a different school.
I think, yeah, Swindon Dance for me is more of like a fun. I don't know if it's like the setting of it, maybe, because I think it's the same for me because I've made friends there. I don't care as much about what I'm doing. Like if I did something wrong, I wouldn't care because I know that like they're not going to judge me.
Yeah.
Whereas I found the same thing going to college. Like I find I do put a lot of pressure on myself and I try and like get everything right in front of my teachers, even though I know they don't, like they're not worried about that.
Yeah, and I was thinking to myself, like, maybe I didn't put pressure on myself at Swindon because I didn't know when I was going to leave. Whereas at uni, I knew this course was 3 years and I had 3 years
Yeah.
to be perfect. Do you know what I mean? I've ripped down on a piece of toilet roll. Hey girls, so this is Millie and Lottie. Been dancing with me for a while, haven't you girls?
Yeah.
Long time. So when you dance, how does it make you feel?
Like free. Like I don't know. Like everything goes away and like I just focus on like
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like
You feel like you're free and like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. And it makes like if I'm like worrying about something, it like goes away and like it just relaxes me. Yeah.
I found that when I did my exams at school because I kept up my dancing because it made me relax in a stressful time. What is your favorite style when you do dance? It doesn't have to be street dance, it can be absolutely anything.
I like locking really, like doing
I like
like the
afro.
hand things, you know.
Yeah. So you both like these styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Because that obviously you just groove and have fun. Same thing.
Yeah.
What do you think the most important part of dancing is?
Like strong arms and stuff, and like
teamwork. Yeah, like how everyone like comes together and like does it all in sync. I like that.
So you're dancing at a competition. What do you say to yourself? You need to show this. What is that thing?
Like I need to like make sure I'm confident with it and make sure like I focus on like the moves and my facial expressions.
And like being like a strong dancer and being the best like I can be, like trying my hardest and stuff.
Yeah. So when you perform and you compete, do you feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself, or do you think, oh look, do you know what? I'm here. I'm just gonna dance. I'm just gonna have fun.
I think like the whole day is like all exciting, and then when I get like behind like the stage about to go on, I'm like nervous but like excited, and then like when I'm dancing, I'm like, this is good.
Yeah. But do you think you're more nervous or more excited?
More excited than nervous.
You don't know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
what
like,
about you, Lottie?
Well, I haven't done a competition in ages, but like I used to feel like excited and then like nervous and excited. But then when I got on the stage, I was like, I felt I was like, I'm done. Like, don't like matter. Like it was like a weight lifted, you know? Like it was
like you can breathe. Oh my god, it's done. That's so good to hear, because obviously like we just do competitions and perform, like we don't really think about how do I feel, do you know?
yeah.
And you learning routines in class, this is another thing as well. When I'm teaching the choreography at you, do you feel like, okay, what face teaching now? If I pick it up, I pick it up. If I don't, I don't. Or do you feel like I need to pick this up? So like, are you being hard on yourself, or you like, yeah, okay, let's learn it?
I like kind of just go as it is, because like if I don't get it, I'll like do it until I do get it.
Yeah.
So like, and I'll like be like, can we redo it with this music until I get it?
Yeah. I feel like I'm like that sometimes, but at college I found that I was really tough on myself, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like don't be hard. It's like you do dance for like the fun of it, like not to like beat yourself up about it.
Exactly. I feel like sometimes when people dance, they're so hard on themselves, and you actually got to remind yourself, why am I dancing? Because I love it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not because you want to put pressure on yourself.
When you pick up choreography, do you think you pick it up fast, or do you think it takes you quite a long time?
Like when I learn a move, it takes me a little while. But then when I get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Like it's like if I like learn the first bit, like I can pick that up. But then like when we add new bits on, I like do the same like technique. Like I like learn it, then go over it, then learn it again, and then like it's like helps me. Like yeah.
But if I said to you guys, what is dance? How would you explain it? This is quite a hard question.
Yeah.
What is dance?
To me, dance is like I've like done it ever since I was like, I can't really remember not doing dance, because obviously I've been doing it for so long, and it's like if I'm like down, I'll just dance, because it takes like it makes me not worried. It makes like clears my head and makes me think about something different other than what's going on in my life.
Thank you so much for answering questions and being interviewed, because it's just so nice to talk to you about it rather than be like, here you are, dance. It's nice to talk about it and like know how you feel. So this is Becky. She goes to our adults dance exercise class on a Tuesday. When did you start our class, Becky?
I think it was just before the lockdown in March. So I had a couple before it all got locked down.
Yeah, so we do this every Tuesday. And how do you feel after you complete the dance exercise class of StreetCred?
I feel energetic, I feel happy, I feel buzzing, I feel like somebody's just given me a zest of life.
Oh, that's good to hear. Do you find picking up the dance routine stressful, or are you like, oh yeah, whatever, if it comes to me, it comes to me, if not, don't worry about it?
Yeah, well, obviously I'm not the best dancer in the world, so yeah, it takes a couple of times to get it right, but the atmosphere and the vibe there is really chilled, so when I do get it wrong, it doesn't matter, but yeah, it just sort of comes naturally, and if I do get it wrong, it's not the end of the world.
Have you ever danced before, or is it just doing it?
No, I've never danced before without alcohol. That's the honest truth. But yeah, no, it's amazing. It's really fun, and you just pick it up really quickly. So
do you feel like it would suit anyone, even if they haven't danced before, they'd be all right?
Yeah, I reckon even if you can't dance, you can pick it up because you're such a good teacher. You're at the front, and you make it really easy to follow. You break the dances down. You do them a couple of times, and then obviously we repeat them, so it's fresh in your mind.
Yeah. Is it something you look forward to every week?
Absolutely. And if you did 2 classes a week, I'd be there at both of them. But yeah, I do. I really look forward to it. And what I love actually probably more than all of it is the stretching before and after. Because I find it just stretches out all my muscles, and then I'm ready to dance.
After you've finished, do you feel like, oh my God, I'm absolutely dead? Or do you feel like you're energized and you're set for the day?
I'm energized and set for the day. Some of the dances are a little bit more fast tempo, but that's absolutely fine. And you show different levels as well. So if you don't want to do the hardest level, you don't have to. But I try and do all of it. But yeah, I just feel like it gives me more energy. So
when you did your first class of us, was you like, oh my God, I'm nervous?
A little bit, but I stayed at the back. I stayed at the back for the first couple of classes.
You can just stand wherever, can't you?
Like stand wherever you want. So I did. I was at the back, and I slowly worked my way to the front. Whether I should be there or not, I don't know. But
I'm only asking that question because I know a lot of adults want to dance and do the dance size class, but that's always something at the back of the head, like, oh my God, I can't do this, I'm too old or something. Do you know what I mean?
No, not at all. There's all different levels there, and nobody, judges. Everybody's a really friendly atmosphere, and if you can't do something, then that's fine. Everybody's concentrating on themselves, so nobody's looking at you, and it's just go and have fun.
If there was something you could add into the class, would you know what it'd be? Or
make it longer because I love it so much. But no, I think you've got a really good balance of all of it. You even let us choose what we want to focus on in the middle bit, so that changes every week, whether it's like our legs or arms or whatever body part that we're going to be doing. And I just think it's cardio, toning, stretching. What else do you need?
When you come to the dance size class, what is the most important thing for you? Like, what do you want to get out of the class?
Like I said, I think the main thing is to lift my mood. So to uplift my mood. Secondly, it's obviously to get some cardio, so burn the calories. Definitely the Christmas calories got to come off. So both of those things combined, and to see friendly faces and see everybody like just enjoying themselves. It's nice to network as well. So the whole lot, all in one.
Did you ever think that you'd come to a dance class?
No, never. Like I say, I've always needed a Prosecco before I come to a dance class, but my friend told me to join, and it was just really addictive. That's all I can say, really addictive. And because I didn't dance when I was younger, I never thought I'd be able to join something where I could. So it means a lot to me.
Too late, eh?
Yeah, never too late, even with these old joints.
Thank you, Becky, for answering the questions. It's been good to interview you and find out like your side. Hello, so this is Neve and Rosa, and we're going to be asking you some questions about dancing. So girls, to start off with, what is your favourite like dancing? Do you like sassy dancing, strong dancing? What do you like?
I quite like strong dancing.
Yeah.
It's quite powerful. What about you? Strong dancing.
Why is that? Why do you think you like strong dancing?
I think it's just a bit powerful, it can,
Yeah. And do you have a favourite dance move?
Not really. They're all like really looking.
You like locking, do you, Rosa? Can you show me a locking move? No, not today. When you're dancing, do you find it like stressful, or do you are you like, okay, let's just dance, let's just have fun?
Yeah, I think it's really fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Can you remember your first ever dance class?
I think so. We learned a dance called Introduction. I can remember that.
I can remember that dance too. Can you remember your first class, Rosa, or no?
No.
Do you like making up your own dances, girls?
Yeah, it's quite fun to be honest. Yeah.
Do you do it a lot or just when you fancy?
I do it quite a lot. Just do it for fun. Just put the music on.
Yeah. And when you're creating your dances, do you make it up with or without music?
Well, I probably start it without music, and then when I kind of know it, put music on and then just dance to the music.
Yeah. See, for me, I I make it up without music. But then sometimes when I try it, I get stuck. So then I put the music on, and then I'm like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
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 When
I
you
don't really do dances that much.
do you not make up your own that much, Rosa? That's fine. That's a good. It's good to know that, because obviously Neve like making up her own and you don't. That's good, right? All different. What is the most important part of dancing for you?
Probably the hard bits.
The hard bits. Why the hard bits, Rosa?
Don't know.
Because it challenges you, and then you think, oh,
Yeah.
I've got to get this right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Neve?
Probably. Not sure. Kind of like having fun.
Having fun. When you're dancing, how does it make you feel?
Makes me feel happy. It kind of just, it just makes me feel happy. Like, I just do it. It makes me happy.
Makes you happy as well. Good. I'm glad. When we've done a festival and a competition, does it make you feel really nervous, or are you really, really excited?
Well, kind of both at the same time. Yeah, both, because I'm a bit scared and a bit happy. Yeah.
Why do you think you get a bit scared, Rosa?
Because, don't know. Maybe because there's loads of people watching. Yeah, there's loads of
Yeah, and then your tummy's like this, or not.
Yeah.
Excited and nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
Is it, when I say to you, girls, what is dancing? What do you think it is? This is a hard question. You might get stuck.
I would think. I would just think like moves and Yeah, I just think of moves. I would think of quite strong moves and just like like grooving, moving, cool dance moves.
That's interesting to know, because when I've asked lots of other people, they say completely different things every time. So it's good to know. So thank you for answering the questions. But is Mum there as well?
Yeah, she is.
Come on, Danielle.
Hello.
Come on in. I'm just going to ask you some questions, because obviously you do dance exercise.
I do.
What do you think is the most important thing that you want to get out of when you do dance exercise?
Definitely fitness, and we dance all with the girls and we have so much fun doing it. And it's been a great way to get fit and just to enjoy it as well.
Yeah. Do you find picking dances hard, or like stressful, or just think, oh,
no. Well, it's so much fun and we have a giggle, but it's exercise that we look forward to. So when it's on, obviously when lockdown's not on, then we just can't wait. We plan our day around it.
No, and do you like the fact that is dancing to upbeat music, chart music, rather than like
yeah,
a bit more like energetic, right?
It's current, and we all still feel young, so we want to kind of act as well. So yeah, no, it's really good. I love that it's kind of more current, and it's fun, and we know the music, and it's not like your typical aerobics or anything like that. So, and we get to learn new moves as well. So I get to know what you guys are doing.
Have you ever danced before coming to dance exercise?
I used to dance when I was younger, so I did like tap and modern, but if StreetCred was around when I was younger, it would have been amazing, because what the girls did was just fab.
So, that's really nice to hear. I didn't realise you did tap and stuff. That's really good.
Yeah, but obviously StreetCred is just it's good because you can join in with them when they're at home doing their little dancing, and then I can kind of help. Well, they don't think my dancing's so good, which it's not, but
Mum's good at dancing. I've seen her dance.